everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal. Today I'm going to be setting up my passion planner for August 2023. So we're going to set that up together. But before I start, I wanted to share with you this fun planner subscription box. This is from the Hooting Pirates, and it is filled with stationery goodies for your planner. I wanted to do the unboxing first so I can use some of the goodies in this box to set up my planner today. So let's take a look. Now, the Hooting Pirates, like I said, is a planner subscription box, and I'm going to add the link down in the description box for you so you can kind of take a look at how it works, what you get in the box. I think it's every other month, not every month subscription. So that's pretty cool. I know a lot of us get a lot of planner goodies and don't get to use it as often. But anyways, they do ship free. I'm not sure about international. Again, I will add the link so you can check out all the information for yourself. But I do have a discount code. If you use HIBA5, you get $5 off your box. So that is pretty cool. But anyways, let's take a look. I'm excited for this. I've been holding off on this unboxing for a bit now because I wanted to do it on camera with you. So as you can see, the packaging is very cute and it says Planet Pretty. I like that. So I'm gonna try really hard not to tear this. Okay, did really well with not tearing the sticker, which is good. Each box is a theme, and this one, let's put that aside. This is a book theme, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love books. So it has little information about the things that you get in the box. So you're getting washi, stickers, you got some notes, like sticky notes, and a treat, and a tote. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The tote is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? This is so pretty. I am in love with this. I can't. And the quality of the canvas is so good. This is beautiful. Okay, so you get a little tote bag for your books. It has a little tag. So good. You get some washi tape. Okay, let's open this up because it's book themed. So after opening up this box, I can see that it's more of like I'm gonna say an add-on to your stationery, which is really nice because you guys know I don't do like boxy stickers for my planners and things like that. And this is not that, so that's pretty cool. So they're not really like kits to set up your planner fully, but add-ons. And the books with the cats and plants, that's really, really cute. I love that. Loving that washi. Again, anything book themed. Oh, we got a friction pen or a friction highlighter. Let's try this one out. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh, that's a pretty pink. I like that pink. And if you're not familiar with the friction pens and markers and highlighters, you can erase it right off. Really cool. I like that it didn't leave like any marks or anything. That's pretty cool. I've never used their highlighters, so that's pretty neat. So you got a pink one. Okay, let's check this out. So we have some book tabs, or is that what they call them? I think they're called tabs. But I really like the colors on these, especially that one and that pink and this. I love those colors. These types of tabs, I usually use my Sharpie to write on these because they are slippery, but I really like that. You get a bookmark as well. So pretty, matches the tote. Really cute. And then it just has the Once Upon a Planner. I believe that's the name of this theme. Really like that. Okay, we've got some stickers as well. Oh, these stickers are so pretty. Really, really good. I would totally use this in my daily journal as well. And it is white, but I like that. And I love those colors. I really like the design too. Anyways, you do get some tea as well. I am not a tea drinker. As you guys know, I am a coffee drinker, but I'm a-okay with sharing these with my husband because he is a tea drinker. And I'm not sure what flavor this is, but I'm gonna ask my husband to try it and let us know. But that is really cute. I like that they add tea. You also get a treat, and I didn't want to open it yet, but it tells you a little bit about the treat. And actually, we can see what the flavors of the tea is. Oh, and so I got chamomile, I can see there, I think, or roses. No, that's chamomile. So I got the chamomile, and then you have some people get peach, orange, and roses. Pretty neat. And then you have a little bit about the treat as well. I love treats. They always sit in my craft room, and while I'm crafting or setting up my planner, I'm eating something. So it's a little box full of fun little goodies. I love the washi. This is so fun. And I have to say, I love the tote. Anyways, excited for this. We're going to set them aside, and maybe we should do August a book theme. A lot of kids are going back to school in August. I know my kids' college starts in August, so maybe we'll just set up our theme for August books and use some of these really beautiful stickers. And I love it. And maybe some of that washi tape. Let's get to it. I just want to create right now. This really got me excited for creating. Okay, guys, let's start working and setting up August in my passion planner. So I'm just going to flip through July real quick. And as you can see, we are coming to the end of July, and we can start setting up August in my passion planner. So as always, I'm going to start with my craft sticker paper, and I'm going to cover up that left column. And then I'm going to add the week numbers to my craft paper. I just like to have space for me to add my numbers for the week. And, you know, when I look through my calendar and look at the photos, I can kind of figure out what week it was easily. Anyways, I'm using the stamp set from Everyday Explorers. Love the size of those numbers. They fit nicely. And she has 2 stamp sets, so they go from 1 to 52. So you can document the week numbers. Also, we'll be using that bottom portion for the books I read. Been really bad at reading this year, but I'm hoping I can kind of relax in the next few months, read more, but I'm just using some of my stamp sets to stamp like book related things, and I'm coloring them in. And once I'm done with that, we can flip to the first week of August. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I switched from my stencil to the stamp, and it has a little square, and it's just been easier for me to stamp out the icons for social media. And as you guys know, I just keep up with YouTube, Instagram, and my book club. I stamp out the boxes. I just draw in the icons myself, and I'll use my gray marker to color them in, and then a black marker to add like a drop shadow to my boxes so they can pop. And this is a great space for me to keep up with my social media. So I also like to track if I read or didn't read, and that bottom box right underneath the days of the week are perfect for tracking my reading. Basically, if I read that day, I will highlight it, and if I didn't, I don't highlight it. There has been a lot of non-reading days lately, but again, I'm hoping to change that. I'm just going to use the stamp set that says reading to fill in those boxes. And then I'm going to use a different stamp set from Everyday Explorers. It's a stamp full of like miniature icons. And one of the stamps is a camera, and it's perfect for documenting the videos that I create for YouTube. So what I'm going to do is grab that little stamp and stamp it in red, and it's going to represent what day and what video goes up on each day, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to stamp it in red. It helps the stamp pop, and it reminds me that there's a video going up on that day. So that bottom corner of each week, I use it to keep up with my currentlies, what I'm currently reading, watching, and any happy mail that's coming in. And so I use my stamps to represent each little category. So I'll stamp a Kindle, I'll stamp a TV set, and I will stamp some envelopes as well to represent my happy mail. I will cover that black portion where I think it says like to-do list. And I'm just going to cover it up with a black marker and just move on with it. I usually write out currently, but I have a lot going on lately and I'm not going to overthink every little step. I know what I use this corner for, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I think while I'm working in August and planning out my week, I'll probably just go ahead and write currently for that space. But at the moment, I couldn't find my white gel pen. And I was just like, what the heck? I'm not even going to bother with this. I will also use this Everyday Explorer stamp to stamp Weekend Yay. I love that little stamp. I use it every single month. And I'm going to use my word stamps from Everyday Explorers to stamp out some focus words, basically words of encouragement. And I just love using that space for that. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to grab my little sticker books and fill in my quote section. So the quote section looks pretty bare, and I just love using these transparent stickers. They just work really well and they fill in the space and you can still read the quote underneath it. So I'm just going to go through my little sticker book. Some of these sticker books are way much bigger than that space. I did get some from Amazon that fit nicely, and then some of them were too big, so I do have to trim them down, but that doesn't bother me. And once I trim them down, they fit nicely and they fill in that space really well. Last but not least, I'm going to be dividing my days by adding work right in the middle of that gray line. So the top portion is going to be my personal planning and the bottom portion is going to be work planning. I just basically use my pen for that. And once I'm done with that, we're going to start decorating and adding all the things to the corner of my passion planner. So lately I've changed it up a little bit. I've been using the bottom portion of the weekend to add some cuteness to my weeks. Because there's not a lot of planning for the weekend. It's always like out and about, having fun, and there's not a lot of planning going into it. So I just wanted to use that space for something else, and just stamping and adding stickers brings me joy. So I'm gonna end up doing that basically until I'm bored with it. Anyways, I decided to use this frame stamp set to stamp a bunch of frames. And then I'm gonna use the sticker sheet that came in my Hooting pirate box to fill in some of these frames. So it is back to school for us in August, and I thought it would be fun to stick to kind of like a book theme for some of my pages. So I'm going to use some of those stickers to fill in the boxes, and they fit really nicely. And whatever doesn't fit, I'm just going to use my stamps to fill in the rest. I will use my markers to color them in and help them pop. And once I'm done, it looks really, really cute. I love this frame stamp set. It's a very old feature craft stamp set, but it is gorgeous, and I like to use it every once in a while. I was coloring in my frames and my books, I felt like this portion of my passion planner needed a background. So I'm going to use this pattern stamp set to add some dots, or I think they were stars. I'm not even sure. I used some yellow ink and it added the perfect little background for my frames. It just made it look like it was on a wall. I will use my masking tape to help me stamp in some of those stars in between the frames. And once I'm done with that, we can move on to our second week in August. So last year in my daily journal, I created this really fun book theme where I had a couch with flying books. And I wanted to recreate it in my passion planner. So I just made sure to use a smaller couch, smaller books, because obviously I don't have the space that I had in my daily journal. And once I stamp out the books, I'm going to grab a pen and add little arrows from the couch to my books. And I'm going to color in all of it. It's going to look so cute and it really pops off my page. I always recommend this. Use your stamps to create some fun themes and fun layouts in your planners, in your daily journal. You do not need stickers. I love stickers. I have loads of stickers, but sometimes, you want to use some of your supplies and make good of them. So I definitely recommend using your stamps. If you're stuck and you don't know what to create, go through your stamps and make those pages pop. For my third week, I really had this vision of a large title with a bunch of book themed icons around it. So I went with this title that said The End, and I wanted to use my washi tape to mask off the stamping. Like I said, I wanted this like large box with a very bold title in the center. And once I mask it off, I'm going to use all the book themed stamps to fill in the empty space. I wanted it to be like jam-packed and that title kind of pop. And I wanted to stick to two colors. So I was going with black and like this coral peachy ink. Once I'm done filling in all the space, we'll remove the washi tape and color in my icons with the same coral color. It just looked so good. It popped. It was a great little filler for my corner. And again, I got to use a bunch of my stamps, and believe me, I have a lot of book theme stamps. So whenever I get to use them, I'm on it. Now that I'm done stamping, I can remove my washi tape. I will also add a border for my box, and I will add a drop shadow as well, color in some of those icons, and then I call this week done. Okay, let's work on the last week of August. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. I'm going to start by adding a sticker of a girl reading. I'm going to use some of my speech bubble stamps to add a few speech bubbles around her, fill them in with the filler stamp, and then I'm going to stamp some book-related things in the speech bubbles and basically call it done. I don't want to overthink it, especially that I've done like, 3 different corners. At the fourth, I'm just like over it and ready to move on. Okay, guys, I'm almost done. I'm just going to grab this older Everyday Explorers stamp set. It's a planner stamp, and I want to use the stamp to stamp out like important, appointment, things like that. There's a few things I just don't want to forget, and I want to fill in before I, wrap this up. Anyways, don't forget, I will add everything I shared and used down in the description box for you. And if you're interested in the Hooting Pirate, I do have a discount code also linked in the description box. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this process video and my setup. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.